Today we're going to get a little bit more personal than usual. I mean, I'm always very honest and upfront and personal in all of my videos, but today I might get really real with y'all. And I guess what I want to talk about today is how I feel this incredible pressure to be successful or create a career path for myself, like now, because I feel like time's running out constantly. And I don't know why. I don't know. It's not like I don't know why, but okay, let me just start from the beginning. I have always been a very driven person. From the time I can remember, I always knew what I wanted to do. I was always going to be an actress, and I was going to work harder than everyone else, and I was going to be the best, and I was going to make it. So my whole childhood, pretty much my whole life, has been dedicated to making my dreams come true. You know, I moved to LA at 18. I did all the things. I was hustle, hustle, hustle. And you know, to some people's standards, I'm like wildly successful. And to other people's standards, I'm not successful at all. You know, I've been on TV multiple times. I've been in movies. Like, I've worked a lot, but have I won an Oscar? No. Have I achieved any of the success I thought I would? No. And that's a hard pill to swallow. And I'm still so young. I don't know why I think it's over, but I think the reason why I feel this way is because, so the entertainment industry never really recovered from COVID. And then we had strikes last year, and we never fully recovered from strikes. No one I know is working. I know people who've had to literally leave LA and New York and move home because they can't pay their rent. Because there's no jobs and nothing's really filming. There are things filming, but not enough to really like make it as busy as it was. Anyways, so that's happened, and I've noticed a huge like dip in my opportunities. You used to get like multiple auditions a week. Now you're lucky if you get one a month. So when like the industry started getting slow, I was sitting on my ass, like feeling sorry for myself, waiting for things to pick up for a little bit. And then I realized it might not pick up. Like it might be a long time. So I need to figure out a path for myself that one, lights me up, two, is profitable, and three, is fulfilling. And also, what if the new path that I create for myself is even more fulfilling than acting was? But also, there's a thing I feel as well, and if any of y'all who are watching feels this way too in the comments, let me know. So if you watch my channel, you know I am newly engaged, and I love my fiance. I'm always gushing about my fiance in all these videos, but I feel this immense pressure to get my shit figured out before we have kids. And we want to have a family. We want to have kids like soon. But I just feel this pressure that I have to like get a career path nailed down now before I have a kid. And like, yes, it would. I was literally just telling my fiance earlier, like in an ideal world, I would have had my career path figured out or I've been way more successful already before we had kids. But, you know, that might just not happen, you know? So I feel this pressure to figure shit out before I have kids. So, you know what I did in this time ever since the industry went down? In the past year, I've started a blog. I started my YouTube channel. I've started Pilates teacher training. All of those things can work together too. Do I know how they're going to work together? No, not yet. But I just trust my gut that they will. So I'm kind of like I know the direction I'm headed, but I'm like blindfolded and I'm like feeling around in the dark. That might be a bit extreme. I'm basically doing everything all the time every day and just packing my days with filming and editing and writing and practicing Pilates, and I'm just working so hard to try to set myself up for success. And everything I say on this channel is true about believing in yourself and not caring what people think. But God, I would be lying if I said I didn't feel the pressure to be successful and figure my shit out. And I'm also so conscious of like pausing and like patting myself on the back for the small wins, because I had to learn how to do that in acting, because you're going on so many auditions and dealing with so much rejection that you have to pause and congratulate yourself even for the small win. So I'm like, oh, I hit like a oh, haven't hit it yet, but like I'll hit my 6 months on YouTube at the end of this month. That's a huge accomplishment. I'm gonna take myself out to dinner. So I'm trying to celebrate the small wins while also keeping my eyes on the bigger goal, which is to like get my shit online, in line, online. And I know when I say get my shit together, it's just like I'm being so hard on myself. Like, I do have my shit together. I have an amazing life. My life is amazing. However, I do feel this pressure to get everything figured out, and like I think the thing I need to remember is like everything will come together. It might just not be right now. It might take a little bit of time, and it might not be on my timeline, but it's on a timeline that's way bigger than my own. My fiance is just so supportive of everything I want to pursue. It's just like I'm so lucky to have him. And I think back, okay, so every time I find myself putting all this pressure on myself to be successful and get my shit together and like make it happen, whatever it is, I always pause and remind myself of how I was single all of my 20s, and then at 30 I met my fiance, or reconnected with my fiance, because we knew each other a long time ago, but I didn't get with my person till 30. And how much time, like I remember booking like a big guest star on this one show and it being like the biggest job I've ever gotten, but like right after being like, oh, my career's going really well right now, but I don't have my person and nothing feels like I want my person so bad. You know what I mean? And like how long I longed for them, and now I have him. So, and that's pretty much everything. If I actually pause, like the love I have with my fiance, like I waited so long for that, and it's like night and day from any other person I ever dated or ever, pursued in a romantic way. So, I mean, I have to remind myself how lucky I am to have found my partner, because, some people don't. And I like to say, oh, yeah, your person's out there. Because, if you want to meet your person, you will. If you really want to meet your person, you will. But, yeah, I'm really lucky. Sorry, I put this lip gloss I'm obsessed with. It's like the kind that makes your lips, like, tingle. But yeah, so I have to remind myself about all I do have. I have an amazing dog. I have a cat now. This stray cat came to our door, Kitty. Her name's Isabella, and so we have Ragnar, our husky, and then we have Isabella, our kitty. And she just loves my fiance so much. It's so cute. She's such a daddy's girl. But yeah, I have so much. And my fiance and I this week, especially because of stuff that's been happening behind the scenes, we've been reminding each other about how much we do have and how grateful we are. And we just talk about the family we want to have all the time and the values we want to instill. And I just have to remind myself how grateful I feel for everything I do have as I continue to figure my shit out. I keep saying figure my shit out and get my shit together. I need to stop saying that. As I continue down the road of these new career paths that might feel a bit scattered all over the place right now, but I trust will all come together. I have my acting. I have my YouTube channel. I have my blog. I have my Pilates certification. I have to trust that it's all going to come together, and that there'll probably be another thing that I decide to do soon. But I just have to trust that it's all going to work out. God, I feel like I'm going a million miles a minute doing everything. It's like I wake up, I do this, I do this, I do this. And yes, I'm so lucky to get to pursue these things. But God, I hope they work out. I really hope it all works out. And I think in moments like these, I just have to be honest with myself with how I'm feeling, and also share with other people, because when you feel this way, it's so easy to keep it inside. But when you share with other people, it turns out a lot of other people feel the same way I do right now. And you felt certain ways before and you felt like no one could relate. Turns out a ton of people feel the same way you do. So I just thought I'd share all this because I know I can't be the only one. And I know that when I have kids, it's only gonna like make my life even bigger and even better and more epic. But still, I still feel this way of like the need to like hustle and like get everything lined up so that when I do have kids, I have something to do, which is smart, I think. I think it's smart. You know, I could be doing this while my kid's napping, you know? Um, but yeah, I wish I didn't feel this pressure. And so, what I'm going to work on this week is taking the pressure I feel and like somehow transmuting it into excitement and energy and confidence and like the wind beneath my wings. Like, take this energy. What's my fiance always tell me? Who's texting me? Oh, it's my friend Jody. Hey Jody. Um, Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So like take the nervous energy and transmute it into like the wind beneath my wings. Like what's it called? Energy, like when you wake up and you feel, why am I blanking on this word? Like you wake up in the morning and you have like energy to do stuff. And you're in it's like the mixture of having energy and inspiration and hunger to make shit happen. So I've had a pretty good week with all my stuff. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I was feeling this way even more at the beginning of the week, and I was like, oh, I should make a video about it right away. But I'm waiting till the end of the week till I've kind of like, you know, gotten into the flow of doing all the things. And we also had a lot going on this week. But yeah, I know I want to have kids soon. That's gonna keep me focused and on task, continuing to build what I'm building and have a reason why. Like my why is really strong right now. It's because I want to set myself up to have, you know, a career when I have kids. I know acting jobs will come back, but still, I miss it so much. Oh, God. But yeah, I feel like a lot of things are shifting for people right now, regardless of if you're in the entertainment industry or not. Like so much is shifting in the world, and I can't be the only one who feels this way. So thanks for listening, y'all. This has actually been good. This is the first longer rant I've ever done. If you don't like it, feel free to tell me you don't like it in the comments. If you do like it, feel free to tell me you like it in the comments. Did I even introduce myself at the beginning of this thing? I'm Reed. And I'm filming this video after filming... I'm filming this video after getting up at 5 a.m. to go to the Pilates studio and practice. Well, I had my coffee here by myself and practice a bit before I went to the Pilates studio, but then I went to the Pilates studio for 3 hours to practice. I came home, I sent some emails, I did laundry, and then I typed up a few scripts, and then I have just filmed 3 YouTube videos. So if my energy's a bit low, it's not because of you. And I'm not sad. I'm just calm. I'm just talking for no reason now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me grow this thing. And you also don't want to miss out on any future episodes. And if you like this video, give me a like and a comment. I think it'll help the algorithm boost it up. Anyways, thank you all for being here. See you next time.